Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Merchants and Season 1, Episode 9 of our FIFA 13 Wolfsburg career mode. And I can't believe we're already on Episode 9, over halfway through the season already. And if you haven't watched that last episode, oof, the league took a turn for the worse. The season took a turn for the worse. We've started dropping points, losing 2 games out of the 3 we played, drew the other one. And we're out of 4th place, as you can see. Schalke there above us on goal difference. Worrying times, because we're only 3 points off 7th as well. So we could be out of the European places this episode if we're not careful. We have to really buck our ideas up in this one. And yeah, look, I'm not going to talk for too long as I always do. We need to just get straight into this and hopefully get some points on the board. And with that being said, up next in the league, we're away to FC Mainz, who are in 12th. I don't really know how to say it any more clearer. Either way, any way you want, we have to win. Because as you can see, the game after that is huge. Yeah, look, we need to win this one to put us in a good position, to give us the platform to go into that next one. And let's hope we can do it. As for the squad going into this one, I've made a couple tweaks to the 4-1-2-1-2. So we are going to start using that from now on. I know I tried to dabble with the 4-5-1. Didn't really work for us. I know I wanted to try Benteke there, but I don't know. I don't want to mess around. The formation's been fairly good for us for the majority of the season. And yeah, look, the back 5 with the DM, of course, always the same. We've got Kelvin as a right mid. Xhaka as a left centre mid, which I know can upset balance, but I'm trying to offset it. Obviously, we've got Diego in 10, S1 up front, and then Petroip is a left striker, but I've instructed him to drift out wide. Like his player positioning, I've instructed him to be more like a left winger. So we can get that balance with Kelvin. And then we've got that 3-man midfield. So it's basically a 4-3-3, but in the 4-1-2-1-2 setup. Could be stupid, it might not work, but it's something I want to try. And yeah, look, let's hope it can work. I need it to work against FC Mainz. Is it FC Mainz? Is it FSV Mainz? Mainz. Let's just say Mainz. Why do I have to complicate things? Anyway, there's the squad. Let's hope they can do the job and get the 3 points. And here we go, away to FSV Mainz. I kept saying FC Mainz. Obviously, I was wrong. Of course I was, because I was overconfident. And yeah, stupidly. But yeah, look, we've got a game against the team in 12th place, away from home. I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm scared because of the game we've got coming up next. Also, because of our recent form, we can't make it 3 losses on the bounce. And we can't go, would this be our 4th game without a win? It might be more than that. I know it's at least 3, because we lost our last 2. But yeah, look, we need to win this. Benaglio's been our player of the season so far, for me at least. And yeah, look, I just hope we can get the win. No messing about. Let's get into this and hopefully run away with the 3 points. Naldo into S1. S1's played the ball over to Naldo. Naldo is running down the left wing. The 6'6" centre-back has put it into the box. Oh my God, what a save from the keeper. Was that an offside? I think it might have been. Oh, that's unlucky. My goodness, what happened there? Naldo somehow found himself on the wing, put a nice cross in, but as we saw, it was offside. Oh my God. How has that got through to Petroip? Petroip through on goal. Hits it straight at the keeper. I don't know how that got through. We should have capitalised on it, though. Mainz could be through here. Miranda tracking back. Oh, my God. Ivan Shit scored. Oh, God. In the 37th minute. We go 1-0 down. I tried to get across, and it's a good goal. A good finish. And we're 1-0 down. And the form is scary. It's really worrying me, I have to be honest. And that is half-time. And we go into the break. Well, not at 0-0. Even worse, we're 1-0 down away to Mainz. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Trying to tweak too many things. Bringing Xhaka in, was it a mistake? I don't know. But we've got to figure something out really, really quickly. Because we're not scoring, and now we're starting to concede more, and this is why we're dropping down the table so fast. Petroip should be putting that one away. Man, here we go. Straight into the second half. I'm not going to change anything yet. I'm going to give it 15 minutes in game and see where we're at. If nothing looks remotely different or promising, then I think we're going to have to be drastic. I don't really want to go with a formation change, but we've got to change something. It's a nice ball out to Kelvin. Kelvin gets it on his left foot. It's not a good ball, though. Very wasteful from the winger. You know what? I was going to wait to the 60th. I don't see the point. I'm going to try and bring... I'm going to bring Benteke in. I'm going to take S1 off, even though he hasn't been terrible. I'm going to bring CO on for Kelvin. And... actually, I'm going to put Varina in Xhaka's position. That might be the move. Keep the rest the same. And see if that does anything. Troypart. It's a lovely ball through to Diego. Diego's through on goal. He's got to put this away. Oh, it's such a wasteful opportunity. And we've had 2 of those in this game. Point blank range. One-on-one with the keeper. And we just hit it straight at him. Diego. It's through to Petroipa. Petroipa's got to put this away once and for all. And he doesn't again. The goalkeeper's had a worldie. But the finishing from us, I don't know what else to do. I've tried all different types of finishes. And it's just costing us. Benteke have a ball into the box. Diego doesn't get there. Can Benteke get the second? He does. Felipe Melo. I'm going to try and drive into the box. Felipe Melo, can he find the last cross into the box? It's cleared away. And that's the end of the game. And that's 3 losses on the bounce. And this is turning into a crisis. We haven't won in so many games. 4, 5 maybe. It's worrying. It's really, really... oh, man. And you know what? I think we probably deserve... I think we deserve to win that game. How many clear-cut chances did we have that we just didn't put away? Oh, man. I've made some errors. I don't know why... I was stupid because I swapped Benteke... well, I bought Benteke and then got rid of Dost. But Benteke is basically just a worse version of Dost. That's a huge error on my part. I was just panicking and trying something new. Yeah, horrible. And at the end of the game, the only player with a rating over 7 was Miranda. Poor. And up next in the league, I mean, this game's even bigger now. We have fell out of the top 6. When the league table rolls back around, you'll see Schalke are 3 points ahead of us. A win puts us level on points, but I think our goal difference is quite significantly worse. So, yeah, we're now in a struggle. We were so comfortable for a while in that top 4 race. And we're now struggling in the top 6 race. We're in 7th. 3 points off Stuttgart. 2 points off Hamburg. 3 points... wait, yeah, 3 points. Wait, did I do my maths properly? With 3 points of Schalke. And the rest, yeah, is maths that I've not done correctly. Maths was my strongest subject in school as well, but I'm procrastinating because I'm scared to play this game. Massive game. We can't even draw this. We have to win. I know I say it all the time. We have to. Yeah, we're 2 points away from Hamburg, 3 off Stuttgart, 3 off Schalke. Yeah, we need a win. As for the team going into this one, as you can see, there's some changes again. I know when things go bad, I just panic and change the formation until something clicks. We're going 3 at the back. Trash right centre-back. Naldo as the central centre-back. Miranda left centre-back. Felipe Melo and Adriano in the midfield. I know Xhaka can go there, but Adriano's got really good stats for a midfielder. And I don't think he's been particularly bad. So I don't want to drop him as of right now. But Xhaka can slot right in. We've got Kelvin and Varina back on the wings. Diego in 10. CO and S1 up top. After that performance, Petroipa needs to sit on the bench for a game at least. And yeah, that's the squad. I need these boys to turn up. I need this formation to do something. I think this formation was what we ended up sticking with AC Milan, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. But hopefully it works for us. But I don't want to spoil how that AC Milan series ended. But yeah, let's hope it works a little bit better. Anyway, let's try and get the 3 points. And here we go. Biggest game of the season as of right now. Draxler, Huntelaar, Farfan, Jones, Howardez. A stacked out team that are going to be up for it against us because a win puts them puts us in a bad position and puts them in such a strong place. And if we lose here, we could even be out of the top 4 race, because a 6-point climb in the form we're in, I don't even want to worry about it right now. We just need to get and win. We just need to get into this and win this. Look. I mean, look. There's the table. We've already gone through it, but you can see how things have dropped off for us. My goodness, this is bad. This is bad. 3-5-2 for us. Look, we've got a relatively strong bench. We've got enough players that can come in that can do a job. Any one of those players, if they were to start for us, I'd be happy. That is interesting. It's kind of how it looks, but it shouldn't look that weird. I might have to edit the formation, but yeah. So I wanted to look at their team. Farman, Uchida, Howardez, Papadopoulos, Fuchs, Holtby, wow, Jones, Farfan, Draxler, Ibrahim Afellay and Huntelaar. That's a really nice team, and one that's going to be up for it. We just have to take our chances today. We have to, and we have to keep them quiet. It's ball out wide now with Farfan. It's a really good ball into the box. They've hit it. And Lewis Holtby gets the rebound, and in 13 minutes, the season is looking worrying, to say the least. Oh, man. Formation. I don't know. I'm scared. I know the formation isn't like the main issue, but I'm trying to like change things and hope that it'll just unlock something. But ultimately, it's the finishing. Because look how many chances we created in that last game. If I'd have put 2 of them away, we'd be laughing. So, yeah, maybe changing the formation. Look, I'm not going to learn from my mistakes. I do this nearly every series when things get rough. And it's a shame because we had a good start to the season. Oh, they're in, but they could be in behind again here with Huntelaar. Great defending. But my goodness. I know Schalke are a good team, but we're just not up for it at the minute. And that's half time, and another game where we go into the break 1-0 down. Holtby this time. It's worrying. I don't know what to do. Stop changing formation is probably a good idea. Maybe I should just revert to what we were doing. I don't know. Okay, so I've made another change, talking about not changing the formation. I've changed the formation. I've gone for like a 4-1-3-2. It's weird. It does look quite weird. I don't know. I just want to do something. I want the attacking mid, the wingers, to be closer to the forwards. I don't know. Look, I've brought Benteke on as well. CO was on a yellow card and just didn't do anything in that game. I don't know. I'm really desperate, and I think I'm making probably too many changes, but I kind of want to keep tweaking things until it works. Maybe it won't, but yeah, that's the changes I've made. Let's hope we can turn it around in this second half. Oh man, these subs, they need to do a lot for us today. They really need to do a lot. This is the biggest 45 minutes of the season. Benteke, I need you to do something. I know I signed you panicked, but I don't know. I need something. I need something to hang on to, because the season feels like it's falling apart, and I don't know why this always happens to me. Oh, well, probably because I panic, but anyway, let's stop. Stop waffling, and let's hope we can turn it around in this half. That's not bad from us. We've got the ball around their area. S1, I'm going to hit it. Oh, shouldn't have. That's horrible. Look at this. Another ball in behind into Benteke. Benteke on his left foot. He's not left-footed, but he hits it. Another save. How many chances in this half? But that's a good sign for the formation at least. And we've won it again with Varina. Another ball into the box. The defender gets to it this time. But seriously, we've sustained attacks for the majority of this half so far. And that's better from us. Diego does well. Plays it into Kelvin. Kelvin's Benteke. I'm going to hit it with Benteke. Oh, and the keeper again catches it with ease. Look, we've had so many chances in this half. We could have another one here. S1's been played through. S1 through on goal. He hits it. What was that? And this is it. This sums up this episode. And honestly, this season. And more importantly, this run of games that we've had. Is that Is that 4 games on the bounce now that we're about to lose? Freiburg into Diego, who just leaves the ball. And that is the end of the game. And a 4th successive loss. I think we lost 1 game going into January. We've lost, what, 4 since, yeah. That one was a harder one to take. Not because it's Schalke and top 4's now over, pretty much. But because of how well we played in that second half. I thought we were really good in that second half. They didn't cause us too many problems. And I'd love to see the stats. I really need to see the stats. I mean, no one played particularly great, but I felt we played well. So, even the defenders didn't get a good rating, but I really want to see the match facts. Look at that. 7 shots, 4 on target. I mean, I don't know what else you can do there, really. We've had all the chances. We should have won. We should have won this game. Looking at the stats, we should have won this game, and that's kind of been it this season. But at least there's a little bit of silver lining. That formation and the way we played in the second half. If we can keep that going, the goals will come. I hope they should come. Like with how many chances we're getting, we can't miss every shot. But I'll say that we have this episode. But look, it's a tough one to take. But there's a silver lining, hopefully. And up next in the league, we're away to Freiburg, who sit in 17th. But honestly, that means nothing. We're losing to everyone, left, right and centre at the minute. Every game's tough at this point. We need to win. We really, really need to win. Like, more so than ever. 4 losses on the bounce. We're moving into sackable territory. Now, Fagner's come to me really unhappy because we haven't used him much. And that's fair because once Trash came in, he was really, really good. And I kind of have not dropped him. So I am going to, spoiler alert for the squad, I am going to drop him for this one and bring Fagner in. He came to me and I feel like it's fair because I haven't used him at all. But look, we're away to Freiburg. We're desperate. We're desperate. We could be out of the European race at this point. Yeah, we need to win. As for the squad going into this one, yeah, we're going with that 4-1-3-2 formation. I'm going to start S1 and Benteke up front. Of course, Fagner's in at right back as well. Petroipa on the left for Freiburg, just to mix it up a little bit. In terms of fitness, we're not doing too bad. But yeah, look, I know we need a win. I know we need it desperately. And let's hope, let's pray we can get it. And here we go, the last game of the episode, away to Freiburg. And if we're not careful, it could be 3 losses out of 3 on the episode, which I don't know how many times we've done that on the channel either. I know we've not won 3 out of 3 many times. We did it once this season, which was a miracle. And I said it at the time, it doesn't happen often. And God, did I mean it. But losing 3 on the bounce, well, we've lost 4 on the bounce, but losing 3 in one episode is also not that common either. We can't let that happen now. Honestly, I'm even at the point where I'll just take a draw. We've lost so many games. We just need points. We need points. We need to start moving up that table again and gaining on the teams in front of us, because for the position we were in, this is sackable. And we don't want another repeat of the FIFA 14 series. The first series on the channel, which is coming up to a year that we started it. Let me just try and focus. But look, we played well with this formation in the second half of the last game. I'm hoping we can repeat that now. If not, then I don't know. But we just need to get something from this, and I really pray that we do. Because yeah, it's getting a little bit ugly. The season's turning sour. And they could be on the attack here. They're in the box. They've got the header, and Benaglio forced to make a big save. They're on the attack again, working their way back into the box. We haven't got it clear. We've got it to Diego, who loses it in a bad position. They get another shot on target. And wow, this is not going as well as I was hoping. We've got to defend this corner. Get it clear. Just get it away. S1 picks this up. And he loses it. And we just keep losing the ball. We can't sustain attacks at the minute, which was something we were doing brilliantly against Schalke. And now they're in behind again. Benaglio's out. And somehow he's got there. I was waiting for that to just get nodded in. Benaglio, brilliant goalkeeping. But we are living dangerously. And really, really in a situation where we can't be living dangerously. We've got the ball out. S1 Can he find Benteke? The defender heads it clear. Diego wins the ball well, and it's a ball over the top to Benteke. I really pray he's onside. Benteke through on goal. Tried to go over the keeper, and the keeper gets there. I didn't have much else to do, really. The angle wasn't there with me. And yet again, another sitter missed. And that is the end of the half. The ref blows his whistle. And finally, first game of the episode, we go into the break only at 0-0. We ain't losing. We probably should be, because Benaglio's had to pull out a few big saves. We had that one big chance with Benteke. This one here, keeper closed the angle well. Maybe could have squared it. I don't know if there was an option there, but Benaglio pulling out the saves today, which we've needed. Another one there, but look, it's not great. It's not great. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't know anymore. But here we go into the second half. No changes as of yet. They've got the ball out wide here. Oh, they've worked their way in really well. And Santini puts the cross away. Man, we're 1-0 down. Don't know. I don't know what to say. I probably should make changes. I'll do it in a minute. Man, this has been rough. This has been really rough. We could get sacked. Like, we're getting onto that territory in terms of form, that if we keep this up, we won't have a job. Oh, and they could be through again here. Look, they're 17th in the league. We need to be doing better. Fagner comes across brilliantly. But, man, this has been tough. Right, it's the 65th minute. Don't know. I genuinely don't know anymore. I'm going to just switch to this formation, see what happens. Diego's injured as well. That's great. Oh, no. I'm going to bring Petropa off. He hasn't offered anything. I'm going to bring Xhaka in at left DM. Varina in at cam for Diego. He's pulled his hamstring. He's going to be out for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to go with Benteke on his own up front, with Eswine and Kelvin on the wing. Xhaka, Felipe Melo in the DMs. 4-2-3-1. See if it does anything. Oh, and they're on the attack here. Oh my god, it's a big save from Benaglio, and they've missed the sitter. Wow, it should be 2-0 and the game should be over. Straight away after the subs were made. Subs didn't even get a chance before they had a big chance. This is oh man, this is scaring me, because I don't know what's happened. We just fell off a cliff. Fell off a cliff massively. And the season, wow, we might not have European football next year. I don't know what to do. We've got a ball into the box here, and S1 can't get on the end of it. Oh, man. Felipe Melo. Into Kelvin. What? Kelvin. Kelvin on the attack here. He's got Benteke into Paul. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. No way. That was going to be a goal. I can't believe it. So not only do we not get the goal, Kelvin pulls up with he's torn his hamstring. He's out for the season. And we are just so unlucky. Where's Petropa? Wait. Am I going mental? There's no Petropa. I don't know why Petropa's not on the bench. Did he start? Did he start for us? Is that what's happened? Petropa had such a bad game that he started and I didn't realise. If that's true, then my bad. But Kelvin out for the season. We were just about to score. I can't believe it. S1 on the ball. Into Benteke. The defender gets there. CO with the header. Straight into the keeper's hands. And I think that's it. The best chance we've had of the episode, where Benteke was about to score. Kelvin pulls up with a season-ending injury after having a long injury already this season. This has been devastating. 3 losses in 3 games in this episode. It's just... That's really, really... That's... Honestly, that Kelvin moment sums up everything that's happened to us. because we were about to finally get a point and end the losing curse. And Kelvin pulls up with a massive injury that's going to keep him out for the season, most likely. And we don't get a goal. And look, Freiburg had more than enough chances to put it to bed, so maybe we still deserve to lose. But knowing that we were about to score, I mean, look, you never know, but I felt it. I felt like I was going to cross that ball in. Benteke was going to header it and it was going to go in. But there you go. That's football, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. And there are the player ratings. Benaglio with an 8.0, rightly so. Kelvin coming off for a 6.5. Yeah, no one again really doing well. Naldo had a decent game. 6.5 is pretty much the average. Varinho for 5.1. Hopefully Diego isn't injured. Yeah, Petropa did get subbed off. He really didn't have an impact. 5.8. And I thought he was just on the bench because we hadn't used him. But no, we had, and he just hadn't done anything. But look, yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And there we go. Kelvin, torn hamstring, out for 3 months. So it means he'd have missed about 7 months of football this season with his initial injury that he came back a little bit early for, in all fairness. And then, again, is he injury prone? Does he have that trait? Maybe. Let's have a little look. I'll have a look if he has that trait. Dribbler, acrobat, no injury prone. So 2 massive injuries in his first season. And he's going to lose more stats. That is devastating. Really, really devastating. But we've got to move on. And at the end of the episode, we are in 8th place. On 37 points with 9 games won, 10 drawn, 6 lost, 20 goals scored, 15 conceded. I mean, we've got one of the worst goal scoring records in the league. Our defensive record. Do we still have the best defense? We still have the best defense in the league, but our attack is so poor. And we're 5 points off a European place now. Thankfully, with a game in hand, but yeah, it's bad. This is bad. I don't know. I don't know what to say. We've got 9 games to turn this around. That's 3 episodes. It's going to be a big 3 episodes. We have to get into that top 6. If we don't, we'll see where we go. But this hasn't been good enough. And I'm sorry. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do hope to see you again in the next one.